So I want to show you how to clean this fan because it's super easy to disassemble it, take it completely apart, and you can literally put it under running water to clean it. Cannot get any easier than that. Now, the first thing you're going to do on this is tilt the head all the way back this way, and there's a little screw right there. You're going to use a screwdriver. It's a Phillips screwdriver, and take the screw out. And then on the front here, you can see, if you look really close, there is this little notch right there. And underneath there is a solid circle or an open circle. The solid circle means lock and the open circle is open. So I'm going to twist the top so that the notch here ends up in the open spot here. Like that. You can see that it moved over. And then you can just take the top off like that. Once you do that, this here, you can unlock it the same way by just spinning it. You're going to go to the right to unscrew it. So it's not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It's actually reversed from that. So just take this off. And keep in mind that this has the little lock button and unlock, and that this is going to be on the outside. And that's what it looks on, goes in first. Then you just can pull this off like that. And then there's one more place that there's a little lock and an unlock, and that's right there. See the lock and unlock? So you will, that arrow that's right there, then these two buttons on the side, you're going to pull them in and like that. So you're actually going to push those in, that one and that one, push them both to the center, and then that just takes that off. Then you can wipe this down carefully and not getting any water or any type of cleaner into the motor there. You just use a damp cloth and go ahead and clean that. And you can do that with all of this back here as well. And then all of these different parts that we just took off there, all of these parts can be cleaned with soapy water. It's in your sink, super easy. Now, when you go to put it back together, you just do those things backwards. You're going to put this back on here. You're going to press those two buttons to the center again, and then twist it so that it's in the locked position. Then you're going to go ahead and put the fan blades with the smooth side, not this side, the smooth side facing out and lining up the hole there. You can see that hole has a flat side. Make sure that's on that side of the bolt there. And then you're going to put this on, making sure that the lock stuff is on the outside. And this is going to go left, which feels so wrong because I grew up with righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And then tighten that up. Then you're going to put this back on the same way we took it off by putting it on and going from having that little notch there from the unlock and just twist it over to the lock. That's how easy it is to clean it. So just wanted to walk you through that so that you're aware. As far as the fragrance pad, so this is where that for the essential oils. This can also be taken out. To take this off, you just make sure that that is tight. You're just going to twist it and pull it out, and it comes off easy. It gives you little ridges here to be able to hold on to it. But this can be taken out, and you can just run that under water and kind of just clean it that way. You could add a little tiny bit of soap, but not much. Get it all of the soap out of it if you're going to do that. And then kind of squeeze it dry, maybe pat it dry a little bit, and then wait until it's completely dry before you add it back on here. And then you're going to go ahead and just put it back in like that. So easy to clean the entire thing. Everything on the outside, you can just use a damp cloth. You can have a little bit of soap on it, a little mild soap. I wouldn't use a cleaner on it at all, but overall, super easy to clean.